it's a blow, it really is. What's going on, guys? It's JSGC here, and we're here to discuss the situation regarding Alexis Sanchez. As of yesterday, Alexis Sanchez signed for Manchester United in a direct swap with Mkhitaryan going to Arsenal. Now, Arsenal got rid of a player on a 6-month contract who was willing to go for free in the summer, and they managed to replace him, spending no money picking up Mkhitaryan and also saving probably a bit of wage as well for what they had Alexis Sanchez on. In terms of it, it's a good deal for Arsenal. They need to invest the money, though, in now and in the summer, and they need to improve their attack. They're looking short on numbers, and they're looking so far behind all the rest of the top 4 or 5 that, serious things are needed for Arsenal. For Manchester United, they've managed to pick themselves up a fantastic winger. It now gives a lot of versatile differences to Manchester United's attack. Sanchez can move up front, so it gives them a complete different aspect, having just Lukaku who can play there and Ibrahimovic. They've now got a very skillful and very powerful and an excellent finisher in Alexis Sanchez who can play up front. Martial, if he needs a rest, he can move out to the left wing. Rashford, he can move out to the left wing. He can move up front. They can now rotate their attacking three, Martial, Rashford, and Alexis Sanchez. That's fantastic. They can even play with one of them behind the striker as like a shadow striker, or playing as an attacking midfielder. There's a lot of options now for Mourinho, so there really isn't an excuse now for Manchester United not to be playing maybe a little bit more positive than what he wants. I know Mourinho likes to play defensive, but you remember back when he was dominating with Chelsea, they were defensive, but when they got forward, they were excellent, they were very good, they were clinical, and they had good players that could get forward. I think that's what he's trying to achieve with Manchester United. You need a little bit more pace in the squad. They've got pace out wide, not really got much skill up front. They have now with Alexis Sanchez. Fantastic deal for them. Might only be 29 years old. I say only, that's probably quite old, but he's still got a good 2, 3, maybe even 4 seasons in him, so it's a good signing for Manchester United, spending no money. They have spent a lot of money on wage, but I imagine that that's probably the direction that Manchester United is probably going to go in now. They're going to have to pay, when they want to sign world-class players, you're going to have to pay the wages. Whereas Man City, when they've missed out on Alexis Sanchez, they've kind of been reluctant to spend that type of money. Instead, they're looking more for younger, fitter, hungrier players. That's kind of the direction that Man City are looking for. They're looking for players that are going to be good in maybe 2 or 3 seasons' time, world class. So they're looking to spend big on them and then take them to the next level and make them into world class players. Alexis Sanchez doesn't really fit that bill. They were after Alexis Sanchez. They wanted £400,000 a week. That's not going to happen. Man City aren't going to pay that. Otherwise, players like Aguero, De Bruyne, David Silva, all the other players, they're all going to want to be on similar wages. It's going to cost Man City an absolute fortune. It don't really fit in with the philosophy, so they said no deal. Man United step in, sign him, great signing. What it means for Man City now then, because they've not got him, they've got Leroy Sané and Raheem Sterling that can play out on the wings, Jesus that can move out there, Bernardo Silva that can move out there. They're looking a little bit short on one attacker. They need one attacker, and an attacker is going to cost them a lot of money. Sanchez, they wanted to spend 20. I'm sure they could have negotiated 25 to 30 million pounds. That's not really that much for the price that they're probably going to have to pay for an attacker now in the summer. So it's a bad deal on their behalf, but they have principles and they stuck to it. That's to be respected, in my opinion, when the team says that they're not going to pay that money even though they have the money. That is to be respected. And if I'm honest, I am very disappointed to miss out on Alexis Sanchez, because I think that would have probably sealed the title win for this season. However, he's gone to our rival now. It hurts a little bit. But if Man City are going to spend the money they're going to spend on Sanchez on players in position like defence or central midfield, not got a problem with that. We move on. We have to be taking each game, taking it game by game. Got to keep doing that. In terms of who they might sign, Fred, he's been linked. Probably won't see him till the summer. I hope to God we don't sign Johnny Evans with that money, because I don't see Johnny Evans take us to the next level. He doesn't fit in the philosophy that I've just been mentioning. He's not young. He's same age as Alexis Sanchez. We're talking £20+ million isn't cheap, and apparently you can pick him up for £3 million if West Brom are relegated. So we're talking not a lot of money there for Johnny Evans. I really don't want to sign Johnny Evans. I want to sign a centre-back that's going to provide direct competition for Johnstone and Otamendi, not be backup. I'd leave that to Vincent Kompany with his track record of being injured. I'd let him become 4th choice, and then they'd have to sell Mangala. In terms of attackers, though, they could be looking at Griezmann. I do personally think he's Barcelona-bound. We could be looking at a player like Dybala of Juventus. Again, It probably cost a lot of money. I'm not sure Man City are going to go there. People have been talking about Aubameyang, that's meant to be Arsenal bound. People have been talking, I've heard Lewandowski thrown out there, Lionel Messi. These are players make-believe. They're not going to be signing them. I'd much more rather go and sign players that we're getting linked with now. We're getting linked with that player from Lille, 18 years old. Tsunami, is it? Something like that. You know, 30, 40 million pounds, 18 years old. I'm sure if Pep can turn him into a world-class player, his value will be shooting up to 80 to even double the price. If you can turn them into good players, that's probably what we're looking at with De Bruyne. Pep can take players to the next level. That's the positive I have. So if we sign young players, so be it. We've got Jesus coming back from injury. There's not time for panic here. We've just got to take things game by game. We're 12 points clear. We're still in 4 competitions. We're playing tonight. We've got a League Cup match. We could get to a final and Pep could have his first good chance at winning a trophy at Wembley. So a lot to look forward to. And Man United fans have got a lot to look forward to too. And there's, another 5 months of entertainment here. So, fingers crossed, we'll have an entertaining finish to the season. We'll have lots to talk about. If you're enjoying the content, you're enjoying the football videos, don't forget to subscribe, slap a like on the video, and let me know what you think in the comments below. It's been JSGC. Hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you for the next football video tomorrow. Have a nice day. Peace. Ciao for now.